Morning everybody. I thought I'd do a slightly different introduction to the Wobble Gob. I bet you're fed up of hearing that introduction anyway. So hello. I'm doing this one the day before Wednesday because I've got my Workdesk Wednesday tomorrow, so I knew I wouldn't have time to do a recording tomorrow as well as working in the shed, which I'm really looking forward to. I hope everybody's well. This is where I share my wanderings and ponderings over the past couple of weeks. It's been quite busy, so I've got some videos to share with you. I've got some stuff on my desk to share with you, so you might want to grab yourself a cuppa, get yourself settled and just follow me on what I've been up to the past couple of weeks. Enjoy!
That false start?
Yeah, false start. We're off to the quilt show in Doncaster. It's moved from Harrogate, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like. I'll probably do a quick video, show you what we've seen. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice day.
Well, blimey, I'm exhausted just watching all that and actually setting it all up for filming. It's been a whirlwind, absolute whirlwind. Great way to start my full-time job, working here, which is great. So yeah, so I've been super busy getting ready for lots and lots of different things. Had a bit of time out, which has been lovely, but it's back to it today. I'm going to be working in my shed. Today's Tuesday because I'm recording this before Wednesday because I'm working in my shed Wednesday and I can't do both. So what's on my desk? So order of stuff that we went in. Llandudno. Went to Llandudno and went to the wool shop, excuse me. And I did buy some bits. I don't know what I've done with them. I bought some really curly wool. It was super cute. Promptly put it safe. I keep tidying things up and then I can't find anything. Anyway, hey ho. So I bought some lovely wool from them. And that was just really nice. We got our trying out our electric bikes, which was fun. Going round Llandudno, saw some seals, which was very exciting. Yeah, so that was a really nice weekend. Then off to the quilt show, moved to Doncaster, so that was lovely. Went with my friends Jane and Sharon, had a lovely walk round, and I was really good because I kept walking around saying I didn't need anything. I ended up getting some ribbons for Neve because she needed some for something that she was making, but all I got some bits of fabric, little rolls of fabric, and I just love tape that's like measuring tape. I use this a lot in my projects, and they've got some of that as well. That's all I got. I was really good. I'm being really proud of myself at the moment. When I'm going places, in my head, I'm just like, I know I want to buy everything, but I don't need to buy everything. Especially not until I've sorted out my sewing room and worked out what I have got, because it's just getting a bit silly. Because I've got so much stuff that I can be using, which I know everybody's in the same boat. And when you go to a show, I want to support artists and individual shops and things like that, but yeah, I was very proud of myself that was all I got. So we had a very nice day. Not the biggest of shows. We were probably there maybe 3 hours, but it was just quite nice. Doncaster's not that far away from us, so yeah, it was nice. There's some beautiful quilts. Hats off to anybody that does quilting. I don't think I could do that. It's a bit too repetitive, and I think I'd probably have to have about 3 or 4 on the go, but there were some absolutely stunning ones. So those were my purchases from the quilt show. So I think that was kind of good. Yay me! Then, oh no, Llandudno, I bought a little pot. So there was a lovely little gallery in Conway that is just run by the artists, and they all have little areas, and I bought this beautiful little pot by an artist called Kirsty Brown. She's one of their new artists, and I just thought it really fitted in with our holiday because it was like the sea and the beach, and I just thought it was gorgeous. There were so many different ones. There were some absolutely stunning pieces of work. So if you go to Conway, the Potter's Gallery, it's just round the corner from the wool shop, just on the main street. I can't remember the artist's name, but Robert loved the work. It was all looked like coral. And oh, they're just absolutely stunning work. So yeah, that was my little treat to myself. Put that there because otherwise I'm probably going to end up knocking that off. So that was Llandudno. That was the quilt show. London, 3 days with Neve. That was a massive treat. She's off to uni in a couple of weeks, so I just wanted a few days with her. We packed everything into those days. Didn't really get to any galleries. We went to the Pulse exhibition. It's like this immersive thing, and you went in and there were rooms to go around, and it was about Seoul and the city, and also the mythology and the dragons and the Chinese New Year, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So that was really good, but we didn't really do any others. Went to the rock room. That was mainly for Neve. She's going to go and do geology. So we spent about 3 hours in the rock room at the natural history. Went in the V&A. Bad mum. I've never taken her to the V&A before. I'm pretty sure I have. But we had a wander around the V&A. We didn't really have time to do lots and lots of exhibitions because there were loads of things that we wanted to do. And then from there we went Kensington Gardens. Went for a lovely walk around Kensington Gardens. We were staying just outside, well, Notting Hill area. Went to Portobello Market. Then we went to Liberties of London, did a fabric shop. Where did we go from there? Then we went to Regent's Park, had a picnic, then headed to Camden Market, which was another place Neve wanted to go. It's massive now, Camden. It's a nice market, but it's not got the feel that it used to have. A lot of the stalls are all very similar, and there's not really any artists or anything like that, or craftspeople there. Great street food. That was really, really good. And then Wednesday, and then on the Thursday we headed to... we went to the exhibition. That was it. Thursday morning we went to the exhibition, then we walked through to Old Spitalfields Market and went in the vintage market. So this is my little vintage thing. Again, I was really good. There was a stall that had loads of buttons on. Not a lot of fabrics, really. But Ali Ferguson is coming next weekend, and we're doing patchwood samplers with her. And so I've got a new kitchen, so I've decided I wanted to do one based on my kitchen. So I wanted a couple of bits for my samplers. So I got myself some little really, really cute spoons. And then in one of the junk boxes, this was £1. And it's a cookery book. And it's just got in it just little recipes, but then some beautiful little illustrations. So yeah, these are just so pretty. So I'm probably going to be using this, either this or I'll take some copies of the bits and pieces. But jam sandwich, making a jam. I love stuff like this. You end up looking through as well. Oh, bits of newspaper. Oh, the one in the front one. Oh, I don't know what that is. Shame it's not got a date on it. It looks kind of old. I usually like it as well when they've got them and it says inside whose it was. But yeah, so I've got those for my Ali Ferguson workshop. So if you keep an eye out, they'll be posting lots and lots of pictures about that. So yeah, it was really good. Didn't get anything from Liberties. It's just so expensive. Put my light on. There we go. It's just so expensive. I just went and stroked it all. It was just beautiful. I was very, very happy just stroking things. And then this weekend we've had the fabulous Anne Kelly has been. It was sort of a combined thing with Fabricology, which is a group I'm a member of that used to be the Halifax Embroiderers Guild. And she did a talk for us on the Friday, did a workshop with the Halifax group on Saturday, and then came to the shed on Sunday, and we did pet portraits. So obviously I had to do Duncan. So it's still a work in progress. Oh, and Anne, bless her. I've got a piece of her work. So this is going in my kitchen collection. It's a lovely sketchbook. But I'm not going to have it as a sketchbook. I'm going to have it stood up like a picture, actually, on my thing. Yes, I feel really chuffed. I've got a piece of Anne Kelly's work. So exciting. And then here's Duncan in progress. Bless his cotton socks. Look at him. Oh, I had such a lovely, lovely time. I took this picture. If you've seen it on my Instagram, he's taken over my chair. He's decided he's the king of the shed. He's taken over the chair in my shed, and I took a picture of him. And I thought, oh, that's going to be perfect. So I put him on, this is a American quilt backing that I got from Debs on Instagram. She's amazing. If you want anything like that, I've been getting quite a lot of stuff from her recently. And I've decided I'm going to make Duncan, it'll probably go on a cushion or something and actually go on the chair. So yeah, I've got a lot of stitching to do on this to make him just perfect, like a little puddy cat. Yeah, so that was just such a lovely, lovely day. And if you have a look on my Instagram, you'll see the pictures, the work that everybody did that was on the workshop. So yeah, so that was really, really lovely. So yeah, it's all been a little bit bonkers. Busy getting ready for Yarndale, which is in 3 weekends, I think. End of September. So tickets are on sale online. I'm not in my normal place, so if you are coming to Yarndale, and you usually find me outside the Liage where you come out of food, I'm not there this year. I'm actually on one of the rows. I think they're still finalising the plans, But it kind of freaked me out a little bit when I went and had a look, and I was like, oh my goodness, I've been in the same place for 10 years and now they've moved me. So that's going to be a bit weird. But anyway, it'll still be absolutely lovely. So, hopefully that's printed out. One of the things that I mentioned on my last Wobble Gob was sharing shout-outs. Shout-outs for people that are doing things, exhibitions and stuff like that. So we're building up this lovely community, and textiles is something that we need to shout out about a lot. So I've got a email address which is @wobblegob@gmail.com. So if you've got an exhibition or anything like that, or you've been somewhere and it's been really good and you think, oh, other people need to know this, please drop me an email and I'll try and add as many as I can. So shout outs at the moment. So Teresa has sent me one with the, you're going to have to excuse my punctuation and not punctuation, my pronunciation of things. I'm slightly dyslexic in the fact that I read everything phonetically, which does get me into trouble quite a lot because a lot of things are not split up like they are. But anyway, I think it's Lochcarron, Quilters and Stitches up in the Scottish borders. There is an exhibition on at the Lochcarron Centre from the 28th of September to the 5th of October, 10:30 till 4. It's part of Tartan week. There's lots of events on and there'll be all sorts going on. Then Jane sent me a little photograph of a flyer. So this is Joe the Quilter Workshops at Region 15E. So this is Stannington Village Hall, Main Street, Stannington. Unique opportunity to work with Joe Cunningham, the world-renowned American quilt artist. Be inspired. Apparently there are still some places left on the workshops if anybody would like to go. There's also the Regional Day and Sapphire Anniversary Afternoon Tea on the 19th of October. Joe the Quilter Talk, Quilts of Our Times. Members and non-members can go. Includes a show and tell of quilts, Linus Quilts and raffle to win a sapphire inspired quilt. So if you want to book, the email is on there. So what I'll do is I'll pop a bit of a link to that in my blurb if anybody fancies that. So if you've got a bit of a shout out, they're the first two. I was very excited to be able to do one of those. Drop me an email. Again, in the blurb, I'll put the email address so you know where to send it to. I can't guarantee I can do everybody's. It depends on when I'm doing a Wobble Gob and if the dates fit, but I'm happy to spread the textile love. Anyway, so my shout outs are Yarndale, the 28th and 29th of September, and then, check the dates, we have got Knit and Stitch, which is my big show after Yarndale, the 21st to the 24th of November. But if you are going to that one, I've got a discount code for tickets, which again I'll put in the blurb. So I'll put links to everything in the blurb to the video. Yep, so that's all the shout outs. I've got a list of things now going on. I've got a final call out for my workshop, my last workshop this year, which is the 26th of October, which is mono screen printing and stitch. So this is mono screen printing, which is a technique using a silk screen and a painting technique to create backgrounds to stitch on. So they are quite abstract, but one of the things with them is it's meant to inspire where you would stitch. So like with these ones here, they're sort of like gardens, so you would end up stitching sort of in the foreground, and the reason it's called a mono screen print is you never get two the same. It's a beautiful technique, or you can work a little bit more abstract. So it's a full day workshop here at the shed. Materials and everything are all included, and this is the last shout out for them because there's still places. So if you'd like to come to that, if you can get to Brighouse, fabulous. Go and book yourself a spot. So that's the shout out. So we're going to finish with our Wellness Wednesday. Three things we need to think about. Time is one of my big things now, so I have got time, and I'm really appreciative of time. It flies very, very quickly if you don't make the most of it. So what I've started doing is sort of trying to plan what I'm going to do each day. I've got a plan, like a long-term plan, but that freaks me out a little bit because it's like you've controlled the whole of your life. So just on an evening, I just do myself a bit of a plan and make sure I plan time to do other things as well, because otherwise you can just get totally sucked in to everything that you're doing. So it's like I'm building up little projects that I need to do. So it's planning time, right, I'm going to sit and do that on an evening, or little things like that. My second wellness is a quiet brain. My brain has gone quiet. So when Anne went home on Sunday, I was busy driving her into Halifax, and I said I felt really, really weird on Sunday, because normally on a Sunday when I finish doing what I've been doing, I've done tea and all this, that and the other, I sit down and I plan my schoolwork for the week, and I didn't need to do it, and my brain was just really calm. And it's taking some getting used to. It's still full of stuff. My brain's always like going poo poo poo, poo, lots of fiery things going off and things like that. But I just feel really calm, and it's really nice. And when we've been away, I'm just smiling more, just smiling and just thinking I just need to be happy, which then brings me on to my book that I read. Now, I used to be an avid book reader when I was younger. Oh, massive book reader, but then life just got in the way, and I haven't really had a lot of time for reading. So the time thing, quiet brain, started reading. And this was a recommendation that came around in a really weird way. And I always believe that things happen for a reason and you don't know why. And I can't remember who messaged me. So if you are watching, I'm really sorry. I've tried looking in my phone to find the message that I got. But I got a message about this book of the Year of Living Danishly. But then it turned out that this message was meant for Helen Hallow's studio on Instagram, and they thought that they'd seen it on mine, but it wasn't, it was on theirs. And I was like, oh, that sounds quite nice, The Year of Living Danishly, Uncovering the Secrets of the World's Happiest Country by Helen Russell. And I thought, do you know what, I fancy a book this summer, I'm going to read the book, and I absolutely loved it. Loved the book. It's very different to a book I would have normally read in the past. It was quite nice that it wasn't a textile based book. So basically, they were given the opportunity of a new life in rural Jutland. Helen Russell discovered the startling statistic: Denmark, the land of long winters, cured herring, Lego and pastries, was the happiest place on earth. So she'd given herself a year to uncover the formula for Danish happiness. So each chapter goes through different things to do with Denmark and trying to work out why they are so happy. And I think the thing that I've taken through from this is they talk about I think you pronounce it Heg, which is about the home and happiness and filling your home with things that you love and that make you happy. And you don't have to have a lot of stuff. But it's just things. I have a lot of things in my house. So I've organised a bit in my kitchen, and I was sat the other day, I think I took a picture of it on my Instagram, took a photograph of my happy wall, where all the different bits and pieces, like the little pottery that I collected in Wales and stuff like that, I've got them displayed. Rather than having them hidden, I've got pieces of artwork and just little things that I've collected on the way. And I just looked at the wall, it just made me smile. I thought, oh, I'm getting this. It just makes you smile. It doesn't have to be tidy and spotless or anything like that, but it's just surrounding yourselves with things that make you feel happy. And the other thing is the fact that they talk about that she asks everybody, given out of 10, how happy are you? And I thought, oh, that's quite nice. Well, what am I at the moment? I think I'm an 8 out of 10 at the moment. There's still a couple of things in life that get in the way, and you think, oh, I just wish that would be a little bit better, or that would be a little bit easier. And it's about appreciating it. And even when, I mean, over the last year, we've had some real ups and downs. But there's always been little bits where you just think, do you know what? It's okay. It is okay. And you do work through things. And you look back and you think, crikey, Riley, how did I get through that? That's amazing. So if you fancy a read, it's very, very interesting. I really, really did like it. I do want to go to Denmark now, just to go and do a bit of an explore and have a look around. And I'm going to probably read a couple more books based on this, because I just think the principle of it is it's just interesting. It is interesting, and life does go up and down. And if you're on an up, that's amazing. If you're on a down at the moment, it's okay. We're with you. You will get through it. It will be okay. Just look for little glimpses, little things to make yourself a lovely cup of tea and get a bit of stitching, and just give yourself half an hour. Just take yourself away from whatever's going on that's not quite right, and just take a bit of time out for you. I think that's really, really, really important, is taking time out for you, whatever's going on. A cup of tea, go and sit in the garden. I'm looking outside and it's been raining and it's really blustery. I don't think I'll be sat out in the garden today. I'm going to go and work in my shed. Put some calming music on and just take myself away from everything. So yeah, so I hope everything's okay where you are. I hope you've enjoyed this wobble gob. It's been quite a big one, really. I think I've done everything. Yeah. So think about Wellness Wednesday, think about three things that are positive that's going on. They could be teeny, tiny little things. They don't have to be massive, but it is okay. And we're all here. We're all here. The stitching world is all here. Our community is here. And if you fancy doing a little bit, this is coming out, I filmed this on Tuesday, but it's coming out Wednesday morning. And I have a Workdesk Wednesday that I'm doing, where on a Wednesday I'm in my shed and you can join me via Zoom. You can get a ticket on my website. It's £5.50 for the day, 10 till 3. If you just think, right, okay, I need to grab a project, PhD, UFO, whatever it is, and I'm going to make some time for me today. So you can still get tickets. It'll give you the link to the Zoom, and join me and a few others online, chatting. You don't have to chat, you can just sit and just listen. I'm assuming it'll be chatty at one bit and then it'll go quiet, and then it'll be chatty again and then it'll go quiet. And I just wanted to do it because I think when you're working at home sometimes on your own, I know I've spoken to quite a few people that say that they don't have like a stitching community where they live, and actually it's probably one of the good things that's come out of COVID is the fact that we do go online, and we are happy to go online now, just to chat and communicate and things. So yeah, if you fancy joining me, just pop into my website and you can get the tickets and the links to the Zoom. So that's me done. I don't think I'll be doing another wobble gob now, probably till after Yarndale, because I'll do a big one to do with that. Got lots and lots of things to get ready. Get Neve off to uni. Then I'll get to tidy up. It'll be quite interesting. I'm really sad she's going. I'm really happy that she's going for her. But it will mean that my bathroom and her bedroom will stay tidy. That's exciting. I'm saying that quietly in case she wanders past. Right, this is me signing out. So, hope you've enjoyed it. If you are still here, thank you so much for seeing me right to the very, very end. There's always that cringy bit that people do on YouTube where they go, hit a like, subscribe, let your friends know. You can buy me a coffee with my Ko-fi link if you fancy supporting me. Thank you so much if you do already. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Mwah!